Hello guys, it's Gamers of the Republic here, and today well, I'm playing some Battlefield 4 here, but the topic of this video is going to be, was Battlefield the Call of Duty killer? And the answer to that question is no. And I'm going to go over some reasons here, and I think you'll find it to be pretty reasonable, but I honestly, the reason I think Call of Duty is on its decline is it killed itself. And there's a number of reasons I think that, and I don't think the reasons that Call of Duty is on the decline is because some new game came out and beat it out, because it's just not how it went down. Call of Duty has been a long-lasting series. They've been around for like what, since like 2001-ish, 2000. So they've been around a long time. They're a long-lasting series and have made a big impact in the gaming community. But lately, three of the big reasons are they were lazy, they popped one out every year, and they didn't innovate. And what I mean by that is, when they're lazy, they use the same game engine for 5 games straight, and that's just terrible. Seeming as their competitors are doing ones that have a new engine every single game. Like, look at Battlefield 2 Company came with Frostbite, then Battlefield 3 had Frostbite 2, and Battlefield 4 came out with Battlefield 3.0. So that's a new engine every year. So it's kind of just like, what are you doing, Activision? That's the same engine. You're the best selling game on the market. You should be able to pump out a new engine. And they never did it. Now, and what I mean by, and our next thing is they're pumping out a new one every single year. What that did is it made people think, it made them run out of ideas very quickly. And I mean, they did Modern Warfare 3 times. They did Black Ops 2 times. Like, they just went with the same thing. They didn't innovate. They just like, oh, let's make a second one of this, and just come out with some random bullshit for the multiplayer. I mean, for the campaign, which the Modern Warfare 1 and 2 campaigns were pretty good, and the Black Ops 1 campaign was pretty good. But Black Ops 2 and Mod 3, I wasn't that impressed with, so I didn't like the fact that they did that. But it was just like, and then what they would do for the multiplayer is they would add some new guns and change up a couple perks, and then make different kill streaks. They're like, oh, it's a brand new game, look how much work we did, when they never really did anything. So that's what I mean by that. And then what I mean by not innovating, which, let's just face it, Call of Duty never really, since like Call of Duty 4 and Call of Duty 5, they did not innovate. Like, Call of Duty 4 was the biggest step forward for FPSs of all time. It was a huge leap forward. So people got very high expectations for it. World at War did another perfect job. And then from that point on, it just went downhill. Like, the games were good, but they weren't getting any better. So there was really no innovation going on. And what made it even worse was after Modern Warfare 2, Infinity Ward lost 2 or 3 of its main game designers, and they went over and started working on Titanfall, which has also been called the COD killer. And you could very easily, a lot of people do consider it that, but it really probably will not be the COD killer, because again, they killed themselves. But I'm saying it's not going to even beat COD in sales, and the reason for that is it's not on all platforms, and it's not as widely known. It's a brand new thing. Like, it's going to be a beautiful game. In fact, I already signed up for the beta, and I'm hoping to get into it soon. But it's not going to be like as huge of an influence, which is actually probably a good thing, because it's going to help the game in the long run. It's going to make it more fun, because you're not going to have the constant screaming 12-year-olds that you do in a normal Call of Duty lobby. And so yeah, that's this lack of innovating. And now I'm just going to talk about piss poor things that the Call of Duty could have easily done better, because I didn't even buy Ghosts. And the reason for that was I was just so disappointed in Black Ops 2 that I just couldn't bring myself to buy Ghosts. And what I really was just poor marketing and kind of emphasizing on the wrong things is what Ghost's downfall was. And what I mean by that is all they talked about during their entire press conference, basically, they mentioned a couple other things, but 90% of it was just them talking about ghosts and AI fish. I mean, no, not ghosts. I mean dogs and AI fish. And that was just so stupid to me. Because, it's oh, we added this new dog in as a kill streak, Riley. And he does this and this and this. And it's really? They've had dogs like this since, Fable 3. I really don't care about that. And then they're oh, we have fish that interact to you. It's what the... I don't care about the fish. I want to see explosions, exploding maps, which they kind of added, whatever, they added in still not even good as destruction as Battlefield Bad Company 2 was, but it's I don't see how this is destruction. I'm really sorry. And it was just poor idea marketing. The whole idea of Ghost was cool. The idea, I almost would have bought it. But then Battlefield 4 came out with a trailer, and it just blew away Ghost. So, let's put your opinions down in the comments, guys. If you bought the next Call of Duty, why, or why you think COD is dying. So let me know, and I hope you